What up, 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 world? It's your boy Amp Dog with another episode of Politicking Podcast. Want to thank everybody that's going to tune in. Thank everybody that's going to tune in, show your love. And make sure y'all go ahead and tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, what's the deal? And also, make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button. And yeah, so what I want to go live and talk about today it's something that everybody talking about, but I just got my own little general opinion about it. But it's more so, it's not really going along the lines of what everybody else is going with. Everybody else is kind of playing Jussie Smollet as a victim. You know what I'm saying? After his iconic award-winning performance at the end of his sentencing yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Which is, is it was expected, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Like, realistically, to me, it was expected. You know what I'm saying? I expected him to be able to go and play his game. You know what I mean? As far as also showing his hand as far as when it come down to the manipulation factor and the denial. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff that got him convicted, honestly speaking, to me, was literally like cut and dry. Like, you got caught, the guys that did it, that you hired, that turned on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of them that backed up off you at the end of it when it got hot, because none of y'all expected it to go like that. And I don't think you was the only one, but I think just the fact that you had to play your part in it, as far as you want to be the victim, you had a lot to gain out of it. You know what I'm saying? You went on stages. I'm the gay Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, this was your attempt to be a what you would call a political warrior, in a sense. You wanted to be able to have your names in the likes of some of the people that actually were victimized, and then become outspoken people within the community and things like that. So that's one of the takes I took from it. I'm gonna play a little bit of yesterday's debacle, here in a little bit, but make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all ain't already subscribed. Yeah, and then we also gonna talk about the Ryan Coogler situation. Ryan Coogler, renowned director. He didn't did a bunch of directing on big time black movies. You know what I'm saying? And I got a different of opinion on that situation, but I understand it. But as far as the narrative of the racist thing of it all, like, it was a black woman that called 911. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was the one who, like, in the video of the police footage, she was the one saying good job to the police as they walking out with him. You know what I'm saying? She was the one who was scared, and I just feel like that's just part of, the mindset that you would have, given, the history, the history of this country. You know what I'm saying? You're going to really have these moments of where, even if you black working in a certain institution, just off the mental programming of what you see in the movies, hear on the radio, see on TV, social media, all that stuff that plays into your mental and your judgment. Yeah, you're going to be scared of a black man with a mask during a pandemic, you know what I'm saying, wearing sunglasses, walking into a bank, you know what I mean? And I understand, he wanted to be discreet about it, but maybe you wanna give them a heads up before you get there. That's what I would say. I mean, just the history of sliding letters and notes to people, something like that. But even then, she shouldn't have been scared. She already had all this full information. She was able to open up his account. She was able to verify if it was him. And then you start thinking he trying to rob his own money. I ain't get it. So. I definitely want to get y'all opinion about that. But back to the Jussie Smollett. I definitely want to get back to that. I want to play a little bit of the footage, the footage of this man, where he was he was doing his thing, I guess you would say. You know, let's see if I could get it there. Let's see.
And there's some room for humor or jokes about it. But I assure you this court does not. I don't think there is anything funny at all about hoaxing and faking racial hate crimes. Hoaxing or faking homophobic hate crimes. I think that is disgraceful. There is nothing funny about it. There's no humor in what you did whatsoever. All because you're selfish, arrogant, narcissistic. At least you have that side in you that came out through this case, and you kept doubling down and doubling down and doubling down. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. And I'm your sentencing judge, and I do not find it funny. So where are we at? We're at the end. You're convicted of a Class 4 felony. It's presumptively probationable, but we have some real serious aggravating factors here. Your premeditation, which I've described. The pain you caused to real victims of hate crimes, which I have described. The damage you've done to the city of Chicago, I've heard. It's been talked about. I'm mindful of the city's request for restitution. I'm This could only be described as pure perjury. You got on the witness stand. You didn't have to. You did. You certainly have a right to. But you committed hour upon hour upon hour of pure perjury. And I find all those to be ample factors. If this court were to decide that the things you did, that any kind of probationary sentence would deprecate the seriousness of the offense and you need to go to the penitentiary, the record is clear and it would support it. But I'm looking at everything in its totality. And I agree. It's told to me today. You can't judge everybody by one bad thing they've done in their life. I don't know if it's the only bad thing, but it's the only bad thing that I'm concerned about now. And that you do have quite a record of real community service and quite a record of attaching with people. There is a lot of mitigation in this case as well. And I'm mindful of the pleas of mercy, particularly from people that are in the arena of dealing with social justice issues, that are fighting, seriously fighting, not playing around, not doing games like you were doing, but seriously fighting for matters involving hate crimes of all sorts. And they're asking you for mercy as well. So I'm trying to consider who you are as a person, how you got here, how somehow you strayed away from your family values, you let that dark, narcissistic, selfish, and arrogant side come out, and you persisted with it for years on this case. I'm fashioning the following sentence, and here's your sentence. I'm sentencing you to 30 months felony probation, and the probation is going to be to this court. You're going to be allowed to travel wherever you want. You do not have to live in the state of Illinois. You can report by phone. I know that if you're going to try to make a living and do some of the things you do, you may have to go to other places, New York and Los Angeles. You can do those things. You will pay restitution to the city of Chicago in the amount of $120,106. You are fined $25,000, which is the maximum fine. And you will spend the first 150 days of your sentence in the Cook County Jail. And that will start today, right here, right now. Mr. Smollet, so the jury found you guilty, and I sentence you as I have. You have the right to appeal the findings and rulings of the court, or ask your sentence to be modified. To do those things, you need to file a notice of appeal in writing within 30 days. You may also file a motion to modify your sentence, which would have to be filed in writing within 30 days. Anything not stated in those filings are waived for purposes of appeal. You cannot afford lawyers or transcripts. They would be provided free of charge. Do you have any questions?
No, I would just like to say to Your Honor that
Okay. So y'all see right there.
Everything else.
Hold on. So y'all see right there. The judge pretty much he did chastise him, like his family was saying. He did. But me, I feel like it was brought upon yourself. Like he said you wrote a script. Not a good one, but you wrote a script. You went to the scene, you acted it out, you planned it, premeditated. Then you got on the stand. Then you continue to lie. Yeah. So I definitely I agree. I agree with what the judge did, and I think the judge got a sense of humor because he started off like this is gonna be the worst of it all. I'm gonna sentence you to this, and then he said the jail time. You could just see the boy's face was bubbling. He was sitting there like, oh, like he was talking shit underneath that mask. You could tell, and you could also see that his attorneys, his defense team, they thought that they had this in the bag. Like, you're not gonna get no jail time. That's probably what they guaranteed him. You're not gonna get no jail time because if you look at the way that he was dealing with them, I get it. You know, you already sentenced. Go ahead and go off. I'm gonna play that clip too. You know what I'm saying? As far as him, you know, snapping on everybody in the in the pretty much not snapping, but it was his opportunity. I feel like where he was trying to try to basically play a role of like some Martin Luther King social warrior. I'm the gay Tupac. I'm the like shit like that. Like that's what I was taking from it. It was like this is my moment. Like they probably not gonna give me no audition, so let me. This is the biggest stage I'm gonna be on in a while. Let me go ahead and show my chops of being a good actor. You know, like to me, it was like, big dog, nah. And then you know I get it, and I want to say this to all my family, um, all my family. If y'all love me, y'all gon' no matter what, y'all gonna treat me the way that his family treated him. Cause clearly they delusional as a motherfucker too. And I get it. Everybody trying to say y'all don't know, cause you know who he was trying to let us know is that if he go to jail and come up missing, it's not suicide. It's like, bro, no, I don't think you tapping into nothing that crazy to where it's gonna be along the lines of they need to take you out, like you about to be like the next Jeffrey Epstein or something, like, you know what I mean? I don't see you. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm not. But I just feel like potentially, you know what I'm saying? Potentially, this is just a play on the black community and the LBGTQ. You know what I'm saying? It's a super play. That's how I look at it. I feel like it's a super play when it comes down to the end of it all. Like how are you able to 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 lie, get caught, play on the emotions of what the time of everybody in America's going through, whether you white, black, Asian, Hispanic, whatever. Like we all going through this emotional time as far as we tired of seeing police brutality, we tired of this, we tired of all the social injustice, and then you come in here and just try to take a play on it to try to boost your status within whatever, or try to get more money out of a contract. Like, come on, bruh. Like I don't know. To me, something ain't all the way right. And his family, y'all did what y'all was supposed to. Y'all supposed to support y'all relative, no matter how crazy it makes y'all look. You know what I'm saying? But the reality is, like, nobody on that side came out looking right. So unless this is some bigger issue of something deeper that we don't know about, a person trying to sit there and, oh look, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just walk outside and I'm gonna say this happened to me, and then I'm gonna go make a report, and then the media gonna pick it up. Like, he wasn't expecting the police to be there. He wasn't expecting his roommate or his boyfriend, his sugar daddy, I don't know, no disrespect, allegedly, but he didn't expect him to care about him that much to say, I'm calling the police. This isn't right. Even though if it was me that was there, and I'd be like, nigga, why the fuck you still got that rope around your neck? Take that shit off. But in his mind, he's an actor. You gotta really go above and beyond that scene, that emotion, that character. He was a character. And now he just became a caricature of himself. A caricature of himself. If I said that right, I don't know. But anyway, like let me try to upload this video of just Mr. Smollett being super extra after he's sentenced. You know what I'm saying? And I believe what he was trying to say. Um, I believe what he was trying to say. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, yeah, here we go. Yeah, and I believe what he was trying to say was like I'm I'm I don't know. It's hard to explain something when you know the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like when you know the truth, it's hard to like try to explain or 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 anything like that. Hold on, let me bear with me. Boom, boom. All right, let's go.
I'm fashioning the following sentence, and here's your sentence. I'm sentencing you to 30 months felony probation, and the probation is going to be to this court. That will start today, right here, right now.
Look at this.
Mr. Smollet, so the jury found you guilty, and I sentence you as I have. You have the right to appeal the findings and rulings of the court, or ask your sentence to be modified. To do those things, you need to file a notice of appeal in writing within 30 days. You may also file a motion to modify your sentence.
There y'all go. Y'all can see it now.
30 days. Anything not stated in those filings are waived for purposes of appeal. You cannot afford lawyers or transcripts. They would be provided for your charge. Do you have any questions?
No, I would just like to say to Your Honor that I am not suicidal. That's what I would like to say.
Okay.
I am not suicidal.
Okay.
I am not suicidal. I am innocent, and I am not suicidal. If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of black Americans in this country for over 400 years and the fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this. And I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself. And you must all know that. I respect you, Your Honor. I respect your decision. Jail time.
Hold on. This is where I say the acting comes in. Just listen to this motherfucker. I mean, I get it if some of y'all like emotional behind this shit. Like he's a victim. I don't believe it, motherfucker. I could call bullshit when I see it. Look at this.
Okay.
I am not suicidal.
Okay.
I am not suicidal. I am innocent, and I am not suicidal. If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of black Americans in this country for over 400 years and the fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this.
At that point, you stuck your fist in the faces of the black community in the LGBTQ community, cause you really gonna ride this motherfucker out. Like that's like the most insane shit ever. To me, that's like the most insane shit ever. But I don't know. Let's just listen to this and just watch this nigga real quick.
And I am innocent, and I am not suicidal. If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of black Americans in this country for over 400 years and the fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this. And I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself. And you must all know that. I respect you, Your Honor. I respect your decision. Jail time.
Jail time. You know what that mean? That nigga was lying. He don't respect your decision. He don't respect you. He want to call you out your name, but he don't want to be reprimanded to get an extra couple days or a couple months or something. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
I am not suicidal.
Okay. Mr. Uche, any post-sentencing motions you care to present right now?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Ms. Widow.
The defense would wish to present.
With the conditions I just explained. 150 pound jail, the restitution, the fines. Oh, and also statutory DNA and costs are ordered as well. That's statutory. So you have to fill out the probation specifications. Sometimes the hammer of justice has to fall, and it's falling right here, right now. I'm not staying this.
Hold on.
That will be respectfully denied.
Respectfully.
Mr. Lewis. No, I'm not staying. No. The wheels of justice turn slowly, and sometimes the hammer of justice has to fall, and it's falling right here, right now. I'm not staying this. This happens right here, right now.
Right here, right now.
Charlotte?
He mad. He mad. He mad.
On in court. I'll put it, the sentencing.
Hold on. Yeah.
All right.
There you
Any
go.
other matters to come before the court today? Defendants remanded to the custody of sheriff. Court is adjourned.
I am not suicidal. I am not suicidal, and I am innocent. I could have said that I was guilty a long time ago.
Yeah, you could have. You could have definitely said you were guilty a long time ago. For sure. You should have. Because at this point, you believe in this lie. And at this point, you trying to make us believe it. And you plan on things that real life people go through outside of your Tinseltown little bubble. Just me really speaking on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you living in this little Hollywood little bubble, and you looking at what's really making headlines outside of your Hollywood bubble. So when y'all go make these movies, these commercials and this and that, and ain't nobody talking about it, it ain't trending on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? You seeing it's real life stuff that's going on, that's trending, and you want to try to make a play on it. You want to try to make a come up on it by making yourself what you would call relevant in a situation that would never probably pertain to you. And this is another thing that bothers me, because this is another problem we got, where everybody just want to be a victim. Some way, shape, or form, you just want to be a victim. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know why. I don't get it, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Let me try to get this word. Let's see.
I am.
All right. Yeah. See? He should thank me. That picture right there, you look like the next USA president. That's a remarkable picture right there. Let me see. Or a screenshot or still the video. Let me see if I could take her out of there. There you go. There you go. We're gonna give you the attention that you looking for. We're gonna give you the attention that you looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we're gonna do. You want this attention. You wanted it to play out the way it played out for other celebrities that didn't try to take this route. Maybe, you know, I mean, we seen a few people fail after this. You know, I don't necessarily know the specifics about it, but you know, there's been a few celebrities that come out and say that they were racially profiled or discriminated against by doing some pretty normal stuff, I guess you would say. But like, I don't know how many of y'all walk around CVS just opening up stuff just to see if you want it, and what if you don't want it, you just put it back. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But like, no shots at nobody. But then, you know, you also got the ones that, like the Tisha Campbells of the world. You know what I'm saying? You know, they get to doing just, oh, I was about to be abducted. They try to abduct me. But then, surveillance video, police investigation don't nothing support it. They can't support it. We don't know if that's true. You know what I'm saying? And then here you go you try to sell the story to the first outlet that'll take it. And then I hear recently she actually apologized to Martin. I don't know why she would apologize to Martin. She came out and said that he was, the one, trying to violate her, overstep boundaries. But I don't know. A lot of times things humble people. Like me and my brother was talking about it. When Tisha Campbell, when she was with her ex-husband, he was pretty solid, pretty prominent. You know what I'm saying? As far as his career, in acting in movies and just the entertainment business, So, she was able to step back, not have to worry about working. You get to go ahead and have babies, take care of them. You know what I'm saying? Gain a little weight, happy weight. You happy in love. Ain't nothing wrong with it. We all gonna get a little weight on us when we happy in love. You feel me? But once that divorce hit, it seemed like you start seeing a bunch of little random little things that she's been trying to do to stay in the media, stay in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to In the Spotlight TV. You feel me? Also, just the fact that she came back around, and started working with Martin. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? That's like some of those Cosby accusers. Just saying, like, and I'm gonna come back around and I'm gonna be cool with Bill. Bill, I was just fucking around, Bill. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, I was just playing. I was just fucking around. It wasn't like that. They offered me a little bit of money to just say something. The thing is, they told me, like, there's a few of them that are really legitimate. Don't get me wrong, there was a few that was legitimate. You did take advantage, but I wasn't one of them. They just needed a mass of us to come at you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So anyway, I don't feel bad for this dude. I really don't. Jussie Smollet, I don't feel bad for you, brother. I feel like, I do feel bad for you. Let me take that back. I do feel bad for you. The reason why I feel bad for you is strictly off the fact that, just strictly off the fact that you I don't know. I don't feel bad for your ass, bro. I can't be like the rest of these motherfuckers out here, because I'm seeing a lot of black people saying, like, what if he's telling the truth? What if it's real? What if, like, we know how the system, yeah, we know how the system is, but how many of you motherfuckers went out and plant some shit against yourself and like, come on, like, y'all gotta make this shit make sense, man. Y'all gotta make this shit make sense. And back to the Ryan Coogler situation. I feel like when it come down to Ryan Coogler situation, everybody was quick to jump on, oh, look how we getting treated. Like, come on, man. Y'all got all these black banks out here. Go to them if y'all feeling some type of way. And it was a black woman who was at the teller. She was the teller. Niggas start shutting up after that, like, oh, well, I mean, yeah, nah, hell yeah. Like, I'd have probably raised a red flag too. Psych, she had all his information. She had all his information. She knew who he was. She probably was mad or something. She probably knew him or something. Who knows? Who knows? But for her to get scared like that after a man give you everything that you need to do what you gotta do. Why, if I'm gonna rob the bank, why the fuck I'm gonna put my PIN number in, why would I verify that it's me using this account? And why would I be trying to rob the bank when I got money in there? I don't know. So I blame this whole Ryan Coogler situation strictly on that black pregnant bank teller. I heard the 911 call. That wasn't no white lady. That wasn't no superior, no supervisor. I mean, that wasn't no head of the bank. Like, that was the lady at the teller, the black girl. You could hear it. I mean, not to be like that, not to sound all, judgmental on voices and cadences and, you know what I mean? But, I mean, it's real. You listen to the 911 call, that's a black lady calling, talking about, well, yeah, I mean, I got his ID and all this shit. If I was the dispatcher, I'd have told her, well, what make you think he a bank robber if he gave you all of this shit? Like, he gave you his ID, his bank card, he put his PIN number in. What, the letter? The letter? That's what got you? Because he wanted to be discreet? Now, I will say, maybe next time, let this be a heads up to all of us. If you're trying to take some money out the bank, a large amount, and of course, anything over what, $10,000 is gonna be a flag on the account. It's gonna be a flag on the plate. Like, what the fuck, $10,000? What, So yeah, they might have to do a supervisor, passcode to unlock it, and then okay, there you go, Mr. Coogler. You feel me? But just let this be a lesson for us. Just call in advance, or if you could, just avoid the neighborhoods that you feel like these niggas gonna try to rob me out here. I know they was in Atlanta, but I mean, I don't know what part. But it seemed like he was pretty scared of it. You know what I'm saying? I think he was more scared of being robbed than she should have been scared of him robbing them. You know what I mean? But yeah, maybe next time don't try to slide a letter. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know. I don't know how you would handle that situation outside of just, hey, my name's such and such. I'm about to come in. I'm about to make a large, withdrawal. I'll be there, but do y'all got like a back room or something we can do this transaction in? Because they got, at most banks, they got like places where you could talk to a banker. You know what I'm saying? They got their own office, cubicle, something. You know what I'm saying? To where you're able to go and get your privacy if needed. To where maybe that's the route that he should have took. Maybe that's the route that most people should take from here on out, because being realistic, I mean, just playing devil's advocate though, you know what I mean? I ain't, I'm gonna just be real. I'm gonna just be real. Like, yeah. I'd have probably hit that little red button too. I'd have been like, what the fuck? But that'll happen before he actually gave me his information. And if I'm strong enough to sit there and wait and see if this motherfucker go pull out a gun and rob me, then I could wait and check the information and verify it. But as she said in the 911 call, she didn't verify nothing. She went back to tell her supervisor, I think he's a robber. Like, maybe she watching too many movies on Tubi or whatever. I don't know. That's I don't know. That was probably racist. But anyway, yeah, Chris Brown's situation. I could talk about. I did a video about that, but yeah, she should probably go to jail. I said that. Everybody, that seemed like to be a general consensus. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she should, and paying a nice, hefty fine. You know what I mean? It just so it could, like how they do with most people in most situations, they try to set an example out of a person, out of people, out of whatever situation. So I think if we want to get in the right direction of people crying wolf, then we need to start making examples out of the ones who take it upon themselves to paint a narrative that paints them as a victim at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Especially as, I hate to say it, but if you're a part of LGBTQ or if you're a woman, most time, like, you're going to get that sympathy. You're going to get that empathy from the world. You're going to get people that's going to rock with you. You know what I'm saying? So as far as, Chris Brown go, I feel like, yeah, she should definitely have to do something. You know what I mean? She got to do something, because just the fact that I'm sure he probably lost some type of brand deal, something he lost. Maybe nothing major, but I'm sure it was something that he had on the table that was like people backed up. Like, I don't know about that. Like, it's another allegation. Like, but now, we can see he's had two. I don't know what you're doing, Chris. I don't know what you're doing, C Breezy. But this is the second time a woman didn't try to do this to you and get caught lying. So you got to stop fucking your fans. I'm going to just say it. That's why I believe it is. You got to stop fucking your fans. Don't fuck your fans no more, bro. Let your fans go. Let them be fans. You know what I'm saying? Let them enjoy the time that they could have at the concerts. You know what I'm saying? Sign your pictures, autographs, things like that. But yeah, stop fucking your fans, because these motherfuckers is out here taking advantage of the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get book deals. They trying to, because somebody's still gonna listen to these women. You know, so whether you telling the truth or you not, like, they still gonna be able to monetize off this situation. You feel me? But yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. I just wanted to go live just to, you know,